Hi guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 Myplayer career mode here today on the channel. We're back with Season 4 of Myplayer career. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're into it with notifications on, let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, and who I should sign and play for. I've made the decision, along with help from you guys, to join Real Madrid. We started off our career at Millwall, getting them promoted to the Premier League. Then, of course, I received an offer to join Sean Dyche at Burnley. In our second season, we managed to win the FA Cup and Carabao at Burnley. We managed to qualify for top 4. United came sniffing, and by season 3 I was under contract to the Red Devils under the command of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. In that season we won the Premier League and of course the Champions League. However, we did get dumped out of the Carabao and FA Cup. At the end of my season, I received a huge offer for £170,000 a week to join Zinedine Zidane at Real Madrid. What I love about these Myplayer careers is you never really know where you're going to end up. We started at Millwall, of course, in the second tier of English football, in the Championship. Then Burnley came in for us, but anyone in the sort of top half of the table could have come in. We could have maybe gone straight to a bigger squad like Liverpool, maybe even Everton, Newcastle could have come in. Burnley came in. We joined United. That was the major offer. We could have very well been, we could have joined Arsenal, Chelsea, but yeah, I went with United, my boyhood club. And at the end of last season, we managed to get an offer from Real Madrid. We got a fair few offers, of course. We could have gone to Italy to join AC Milan. I think Napoli even came in, along with Bayer Leverkusen. Atletico did come in, but I've made the decision to join Zinedine Zidane and my former teammate Victor Lindelof. However, we've got a lot of contention at the club with strikers. Luka Jovic is an 89 rated now. And of course, we've got Benzema. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can get first team football here guaranteed. So I've started off with my first match of my season against Deportivo Alaves at the Santiago Bernabeu. Bale finds Bruno Fernandes in the midfield. Rodrigo on the right. Looking to find myself Simpzy with a new haircut, a new trim. Got bleached white hair like David Beckham. And I've taken his number 7. Of course, I had it at United, now down in Madrid. Lindelof trying to win the header, but it's a poor ball in the end. Calabria, the former Serie A player, finding Rodrigo there. Real Madrid breaking down Deportivo Alaves. Back to Isco. He goes for goal. It's 1-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu against Deportivo Alaves under Zinedine Zidane. Come on. Alves on the break here, scoring against Madrid. There's been some crazy goals in this Myplayer season, but there's not really much I can do about that. Simpzy on the break, finds Rodrigo to pick up my first assist, and I've done it. It's 2-1. We're bringing it back at Madrid. We can't afford to lose or draw in La Liga. It's considered a loss, a draw, especially for the top sides. 2-1. So the main objective for this season is to try and stamp myself on the squad, try and get as much first team football as I can, and score as many goals. We want to try and win La Liga, and we want to try and win my second consecutive Champions League with 2 different clubs. Odegaard on the break here, he snuck it in 3-2, and I've picked up 2 assists so far. So at United, I started off quite well, scoring, leading from the front, scoring against Liverpool, and of course Man City, scoring 4 goals against my top rivals. But at the moment, we're sort of turning into a bit of a hold-up striker. Odegaard's running, there's a lot more quality in this Madrid squad than the United. At the edge of the area, trying to look for a goal there. Alves on the break. It's 3-2. Deportivo Alaves, even though they brought back a really nice goal to make it 2-2, but it was no more than a consolation that equaliser. So hopefully with 2 assists, with a match rating of 92, we can push on and blood ourselves into this Real Madrid Los Blancos squad. Now, unfortunately, as the season progresses, there's not really much I can do about it, but Zinedine Zidane just won't pick us. A 1-1 draw here against Atleti, and we have another match here in December, which we still haven't gotten picked in, which you'd think we would have. They've got Benzema leading from the front. They still have Marola, Marino. They also have Lukijovic. So they've got 5 strikers, which are somehow ahead of me. Now, this is really disappointing. I've gone to a club that has too many strikers and just won't play me. So although we're on £170,000 a week, that means nothing, because we just simply are not getting picked. There are 3 simulation matches here, which I can't play because Zinedine Zidane hasn't chosen me. So I started off my career well, getting my debut, but it has taken until April of next year for me to get chosen. After 29 games, Barcelona finished in 1st, Real Madrid finished in 3rd, Atletico in 4th, and I've finally been picked against Atletico Madrid after 29 games. And this is really, really disappointing. Although I'm valued at £30 million, I just haven't been picked. I haven't been injured. Just players have been ahead of me, and there's not really much I can do about it. I've scored where I can in my limited opportunities, so I've got a crazy goal scoring ratio. I can't wait to show you the stats. So we have been called up against Atletico Madrid here, and hopefully I can prove myself for some of these Champions League matches, because I want Madrid to go all the way, because it looks like we've lost it to Barcelona, and Rio Valladolid a second, like that's just nuts. But unfortunately, we might have to look for a new club in Season 5. I need first team football consistently. But let's have a look at the squad. I'm leading from the front here against Atletico Madrid. Maybe looking at the other side, they've got a Cardi, João Felix. Maybe I was better off to sign for Atletico Madrid. I like to kind of mould myself as a Aguero-style striker. Gelson Martinez on the break here. Saul and Atleti make it 2-0 in this Myplayer career. 1-0 down at the Santiago Bernabeu. My defence and midfield has let me down again. But that's how my player career rolls. You can't choose and be the manager. You just have to do your best and lead from the front. And maybe you have to join another club. Williams, Simpzy, puts it on a plate for Rodrigo, making it 1-1. And I've actually drawn him offside. I should have really sort of pushed on and went all the way. That was my bad. I thought I could sort of slip it through there. Tolisso, Rodrigo coming forward, trying to put it on a plate for Simpzy, breaking away here now. He's not going to make the same mistake as before. He's going to go all the way, and for goal! It's 1-1 just before the 36. I was hunted by Diego Simeone, but I signed for Zizou, but he just hasn't given me enough matches to play, and I've scored a goal there for Real Madrid. And I can't wait to show you guys how many goals I've scored this season. 9. So, and I still haven't been getting picked. I've scored 9 in like 5 or 6 matches, I believe, off the top of my head. But that is a massive, massive drop-off in matches and goals instead of playing for United. I got picked in 19 Premier League games last season, and I couldn't call it there just to curl that one in to make it 2-1 in the 43rd. Our personalities have been clashing. I find myself drifting towards Gareth Bale and the other English speakers. I've been taken off here, unfortunately. Hazard has come on. Only playing 70 minutes. But Hazard's made it 2-1 there. Breaking away. Has really found a new home at the Santiago Bernabeu. Hazard, after having a bit of a controversial start, let's say. 2-1. Can we finish and cement our victory against Atletico Madrid and hold on to this 3rd place spot which they're chasing? Morelo over the top to Rodrigo, going all the way. He has to. Goes for the follow-up and wins the header. 3-2 there. against Atletico Madrid just before the 86th. Although I brought back the goal, unfortunately I got subbed off, and I've had to allow my teammates to sort of push on it, hopefully go for it there. A magnificent follow-up goal there, a good header to push and hunt. The shot wasn't the best by Rodrigo, but he scored 11 goals this season, but he's still being picked a lot more than me. Hazard from Odegaard. Cut back from Hazard. Opening some space. Goes all the way. It's Eden Hazard, a 90-plus rated player there to make it 4-1 and score a brace, securing the win for Real Madrid, for Los Blancos. And where will this decide our season? 9 goals this season. He scored as much as me, but he's played a lot more games, I can assure that. So we've managed to play in my first Madrid derby and pick a 4-1 victory. And let's see how this Real Madrid season ends up and what offers we receive. So unfortunately, guys, we got to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League against Manchester City, and we weren't picked for it. Barcelona and Atletico playing in the other semis. Barcelona look like they're going to get to their second Champions League final in 2 years. However, they were dumped out by the Red Devils. But Man City dump us out, and there's nothing I can do about it. 3-1 with a simulation match here. And my time at Real Madrid has been woeful, to say the least. Barcelona went on 100 points. Atletico comes second on 94. And Real Madrid finished third in 91. Valencia in fourth there. And I didn't get picked in the last match of the season. I think sort of it's soured even more there. Williams being recruited and signed ahead of me. So I only got to play 8 matches this season, scoring 18 goals, however. 8 bloody matches, including cup runs and the Champions League. So I don't know what's happened at Real Madrid. They haven't been performing consistently. I haven't been able to stamp my authority on the squad. Even though playing 8 matches for Madrid and scoring 18 goals, I think it's time to move on because I need first team consistent quality football. But let me know in the comments, who I should sign for. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce